Okay, Jorge, again, I want to say thank you very much for offering to build that case for me. I just figured that I would take a video inventory so that you could see how much stuff we bring. So let's move back just a little bit. And you can see it's not a small amount of stuff to put on the productions that we do with Granite Rock. You were probably aware of them, but I figured that as we go through this process, you'd get an idea of what it is that we actually bring. Let's start off with the main case, which I bring with me pretty much all the time, everywhere. iQor 7 17-inch screen with thumb drive, power supply. I also, in that case, have a one pad. I have the mini DV camera that I use for the live stream and its power supply. I have a U.S. Constitution and a New Hampshire Constitution. Next to that is a converter for the microphones that I carry that goes from a cardioid phantom powered microphone to a USB input. And then we have an eyeglass case. Then we have what I lovingly call the Eye of Sauron, which is a Logitech Orb with its stock and with the base station. And I wrap everything up in that little cloth, at least the optics part of it. Coming down a little bit, I have the Firewire cable that I use with the DV camera. Then I have Debbie's camera, which is used for recording and for backup, and its power supply. Speaking of power, we have one strip there, bring about a 20-foot extension cord, and at times, depending on where I'm going, I bring an additional strip, a little bit smaller but with a much longer cord for it. Even though we have this land of Wi-Fi pretty much now, I also bring Ethernet cord, a little flashlight, some miscellaneous stuff in my cases for pens and extra batteries, thumb drives, an extra cartridge or SD card for Debbie's camera. Obviously, I will bring some business cards. That goes in the vest. You never know what you got to latch up to. That will go in the vest as well. And of course, we have to have duct tape. Those tend to be the press passes, if indeed I actually need them. For the most part, that's what goes in one of the two cases that you see there. So that holds everything. One is for the computers, and the other is for all the sound gear. Speaking of sound gear, we start off with the mini mixer, the 4-channel with the attached USB cord so I can go directly into the laptop and its power. I have the headphone distribution center for 4 headphones as well as a monitor out and its power supply. And of course, I have 3 headsets at this point in time that I use for that. I also forgot to point out that in my regular case, I have an additional set of headsets. I also have a Leatherman outfit. I also have my little tripod that I bring along to attach to stuff. Back to here. I have 2 I will bring with me, although we own 3 sets of mics, but these are Audio-Technica microphones for traveling, and a carrying case, and then the second set. Then the desktop microphone stands that I usually bring 2, I can bring 3. And then some miscellaneous cabling. I also have more cabling that I will bring with me depending on what the event is, but that's standard. Then I have a monopod tripod, just a single leg, and 2 older, actually this is a fairly new tripod, and that's an older tripod for stationary recording. So as you start thinking about building that case, please know that there's a lot of stuff that's going to be put into it, and to be able to get to it and then cable it all up. So hopefully this will help. I also forgot 2 very important things. 1 table, 2 table, and of course the flip cam that I'm now holding in my hand, and of course the Granite Rock banner that we bring as well. So hopefully I think that's pretty much everything, certainly the majority of it.